Hello and welcome to my reaction to the final episode so far. Who knows if there will be more of the Yuki Yuuna franchise in animation. So episode 6 of Yuki Yuuna where Yuusha the Yuusha no show. Just watch episode 5. As you've seen in my reaction, I wasn't a fan of the plot twist and the thing that seemed so random and convenient just for the sake of conflict. I mean, it's particularly that in every story, but here it was a bit too much for me. Like, just come on. I don't need to re-explain myself. So yeah, I'm not really sure whether I'm going to do a series review at the end of this reaction or maybe in a separate video. We'll see after I finish this episode. First and foremost, I just want to get into it and see if there's any good explanation that will satisfy me, or if I'm gonna be left with a kind of sour taste of the show. But anyway, as always, Kiss Anime version, there is there is a Kiss Anime intro. I was thinking, I mean, I can't tell you to go to Patreon to watch the next episode on early access because there's no next episode, but I'm reacting to a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I don't know when I will post this episode, so by then I might have finished them, but right now I'm reacting to Classroom of the Elite, Aya the Animation, and a bunch of other shows. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. So yeah, Kiss Anime version, Kiss Anime intro, 3, 2, 1. Final episode. The first show I actually finished since restarting my channel. I mean, is it the wall that's actually advancing or something? But I mean, this isn't even an actual enemy, it's just some kind of... How do you fight that? What is it? Oh, they're all getting the mark. Music is great, as always. Can't definitely consider that one of the most standout things about this series was the music for me. Okay, we get the opening one last time. Final episode. Only you can make me happy. Probably Togo saying that to Yuuna. Don't sacrifice yourself. Thanks. Don't do it again. She's the most similar to Gin. And he told you. Well, I guess. Yeah, now it's Yon told you. Once again, I can praise the 3D. This look pretty nice. There. Holy shit, she's getting fucked up. This is going like Gin's final fight right now. I really hope she doesn't die. Yeah. Sonoko is not gonna let it happen. She's already seen one of her friends die, so. Oh, tentacle now. Snake. Okay. Right. Okay. Wow, that looks cool. Not much of a choice. Holy shit. That's bigger than I expected. Okay. Look like spider web. Yuuna got to her quick. That's pretty cool. And of course, not gonna be that easy. Oh shit. Is it freezing her? Yeah. Of course. Not gonna be that easy. Yeah, of course. What is that? She said it. So people, I mean, the Taisha people are turning into wheat. Why? What does this mean? I'm not sure what it represents. I mean, no one wants that, but sometimes. What is she gonna do? Is she gonna use the monkey? She haven't used it yet. Gin. Oh, everyone. The spirit giving her strength. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we're having a Dragon Ball moment. Everyone, give me your energy. The crow. The crow is yin. I think. Music on point as always. Is it? Are we actually getting an ending like that? What, the world end? Really? You know, I'm also watching Arya's animation right now, and this mascot Yuuki really remind me of President Arya from Arya. Very similar design. Okay, a flower. Oh shit. Oh shit, that look good. That's a sick design. She's gonna punch it. Okay, I was going to mention the fact that there's different color in her new design and her eyes and shit. So I guess she's basically taking the power of everyone, is what it's implying. It's pretty cool. Black and white. Yeah, black and whites really give some like power to it. It looks sick. That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot too. This one too. And this one too. I mean, it looks very good. All of this is pretty wallpaper worthy. And this whole sequence right now is looking so damn good. Wow. So the world is saved. in the end they kept saying that there was no other way. All you had to do was just logical beat the enemy, the final boss. There's no need for them anymore. And they're back. And the phone are broken. Because it's over. Okay, I'm glad. I was for a while expecting an ending where they actually lost in the world's end. Yeah. You deserve a good cry. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got a post-apocalyptic world, kind of. Is the sensei narrating? Okay. So she's alive. They visited Gin's grave. That's a good ending. And that's a conclusive ending. Yeah, definitely congratulations. And that's it. That's a great final image to finish on. Maybe there's something after this credit, I don't know. Yeah, pretty classic ending, but I like it. It's really weird. It always happens to me when you've got the kind of after ending like that where you see where everyone is at, where the world is at, and it just suddenly makes you feel happy and you don't really care about all the gripe with a series you used to have, at least for a bit. than Yuuki again when you think back on it more objectively. But right now I'm feeling like that was good. I'm satisfied. I like these girls. Yeah, no, there is nothing. I hope your days are peaceful. Your chapter. And it's over. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna go take a piece and then I'll come back to talk about it. I'm back. I was thinking about whether or not I should do the whole series review in this final episode or do a separate video, but nah, I'll do it in this final episode. If anyone followed along my reaction to the show, thank you very much, first and foremost. Yeah, so this final episode, let's start with that. Frankly, pretty basic, pretty cliche, but at the same time, it kind of made me forgive the bullshit explanation for stuff that I didn't enjoy. I mean, that's kind of a thing with this show. There was a lot of bullshit explanation or not enough explanation or stuff like that. That would be my biggest gripe with it. But this final episode just was basic, but in a way that make you, well, whatever. That's kind of what this show is about, you know. In the end, you just punch through stuff and it all work out. So yeah, like I said, I was expecting for a minute maybe some kind of bad ending, like where everything goes to shit and actually everyone die and the world is over, but nope, happy ending. Maybe a bit rushed, especially the after part. That was a bit fast. I would have liked a bit more explanation about a few stuff, but overall, it was more or less what I could have expected from this show. So yeah, Yuuki, Yuuna, where Yuusha, the Yuusha no show. The 6th episode, 7 out of 10. Kind of exactly the same rating for the 3 season. So now that's out of the way, let me do a, I guess, full series review. So let's start with season 1. I think season 1 is what I enjoyed the most. Definitely. Because Washio and Yuusha no show, since they were only 6 episodes, they were kind of like cramming more stuff. There was a bit less slice of life moment. What I like in season 1 is the one episode where they fight some vertex, and then one episode is more slice of life. I mean, that was pretty good, and we'll see, since there are 12 episodes, they could take their time more. And also, since season 1 is where you introduce the character, that's a plus to like the season more, you know. So yeah, season 1, like I said before, 7 out of 10. I think my favorite moment was definitely the reveal of the way the system works, and they're losing their limb and bodily function each time they use Mankai. The scene where we realize Itsuki won't be able to sing anymore, and Fusenpai goes crazy. That was probably my favorite moment of season 1. One thing for season 1 and all of this season is the music. As I said before, I think the overall soundtrack, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty amazing. Be it the epic action music or the calmer music or the sad music, it was just great. A lot of good tracks. The opening and ending themselves, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. I'd say they put it alright, but not especially my thing, I'd say. But they weren't bad or anything. But yeah. Next was Washio. What I really liked about Washio was Kana Hanazawa and Gin. Surprisingly, they were two great characters, two great additions. But yeah, otherwise, it was pretty much what you expected. You knew what was gonna happen in this prequel, but it was good to know the character. Obviously, Sonochi would appear in Yuusha no show, so it was important to introduce her. And unfortunately, Gin is the only one we saw dying in this series. We've been told that many others have been killed before, but I mean, we haven't seen that, so Gin is actually the only death, I think, that matters. I mean, obviously at the end of this episode, I mean, not the end, but in this episode there was a bunch of Taisha people dying, but we don't really care about them. The kind of asshole is what is hard to not feel like toward them. So yeah, same 7 out of 10 for the prequel. Next is Yuusha no Show, 7 out of 10, like I said. I've just given my review to it basically. I think this was probably, I give a 7, but it was the weakest one, because especially episode 5, I think episode 5 was too much dumb explanation and just convenience for the sake of conflict and stuff like that. I've already explained myself about that. Now, I'm gonna give some more general thought. With my favorite character, so for a while it was between, for season 1 at least, it was between Fu and Karin. But I think by now Fu has won. I like her more, I really like her. That's why I said I was pretty disappointed when I looked at Ludart on Gelboru and there was barely any of her. A lot of Karin, a lot of Yuuna and Togo. Next they introduced Gin, and I really like Gin, but still as the overall favorite character, best girl is probably Fu. It's Fu, yeah. I mean, I really like her. I don't have any detail about why I like her more than the other, I just do. She's cute, but they're all cute. I mean, I can definitely say that all the main girls are cute and they're not extremely interesting, but enough that I care, you could say. So that was pretty cool. What else can I say? The 3D, as I mentioned before, I really like what they did with the 3D in this show. I guess having this weird world as a battle place helped make the 3D not too weird, since the world's already weird. But it was still pretty good 3D. They used it pretty well, pretty sparsely. I really like the use of it. That's how I would like it to be used in anime. What else? The show looks pretty good overall. I mean, consistent enough. And especially this final episode, you saw how much I was gawking at some of the shots. They were just beautiful, the floor pearl and everything. That was pretty damn beautiful. So yeah, my takeaway from this show is definitely that it was fun. Overall, it's like 24 episodes. So I guess this final episode was pretty conclusive. I mean, as I've looked earlier, there is more manga and novel that could be adapted of other characters, it seems. So I definitely like that, but I would be fine with this being the end. 24 episodes was pretty good. I had fun. It was a good memory. I would recommend it. Like I said, my biggest problem is probably the bullshit explanation and reasoning of some stuff, but it's fine. I mean, it's definitely not the only show doing that. So yeah, what else can I say? I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you in something else.